Build a deck of 20 minions. We'll give you 10 random class cards and a rod so you can fish minions out of your opponent's deck. So, for this brawl, we've put in a bunch of cards that are useless when pulled from the opponent in theory. That's these can't attack minions, then battle cry minions to give these minions taunt. Got the Thrall Deathseer to turn the useless cards that are pulled from the opponent into useful ones. And then just high-powered battle cries for really low stats. The Madman! So you both begin with the fishing pole. Both start at 20 health because otherwise it's a slap fest kind of. And then the 10 random spells make it so it's not mirror matches all the time.
Big shot, pointy teeth.
Recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. No, all my cards are bad to get pulled, so presumably bad. If you destroy the pole, they just get it back, so pretty pointless.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Looks like my opponent actually has built a deck proper for this challenge, so... Alright. The first part is, did your opponent actually build a deck specifically for this brawl? They did? Okay, then it's a game. How are they gonna get past my Watcher, Razor Leaf? Big taunt, though.
Not on my watch.
This is where I hope he does not have Repentance.
Thy root and vine, your soul entwine.
Heads pull. An item you could have gotten from the...
Hope you like my
whatchamacallit? Adventures? Dungeon runs. One of those Easter egg type treasures. Any cool throwback. Alright, Paladin, I'm afraid the wall is now up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Thrall Deathseer, but probably just not play it.
My shield for Arden.
I hope you like my invention.
How are you getting past this? Impossible. You'd have to randomly have equality in your deck, which would suck. Wow. Pretty good. Oh.
Into the breach.
Oh, you're sure?
Thy root and vine, your soul entwine.
Also, boo, I drew the Rattling Rascal.
The sun has set for me.
Imagine if a deck like this ends up being the best, then it's actually really good to pull the Ancient Watcher. Then you just throw out these silences, OP. Anyways, Moss Elemental. The win condition is here.
That didn't go as planned.
Immortality. Immortality.
Hi? Ouch.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Reporting for duty.
I have the lethal, 7. 11, 13. Unless get down.
Entangle!
Oh.
Get down!
6, 8, 9, 10, 12. What a pain.
Sever my wrath! There is little time. The battle is over. You win.
Sure.
That didn't go as planned.
Speak your peace.
Alright, I guess most people by now have wisened up as to how the brawl is played. Here I am, it's like, oh, are they gonna mess up? Do they have useless stuff in their deck?
What's your bother?
Shields up!
Ooh. That druid's got the taunt package themselves. Might be running the can't attack minions. Hey, that's an actual good minion.
Mushroom power!
Big shot!
I got this. What's your bother?
The sun has set for me.
Oh, right, and also... Druid and Rogue are especially bad in this one because the hero power is useless. You would break the weapon on your turn, which means you don't get it back until the start of your next turn. So, pretty big downside.
Shields up!
Wait, they actually put Acolyte in their deck? Why do I just keep getting the trash from their deck when they've actually got good cards? Never lucky.
Immortality!
Yeah, that's not trash. Let's see, so I have 3 drop, 3 drop, 2 drop, 2 drop, 1 drop. Mossbinder, probably better. Always. Woo! That card is OP.
Working me to the bone.
Thy root and vine, your soul entwine.
Drink with me, friend.
My minions are way too big. Looks like the opponent just put in cheap cards. Maybe they don't have too big a collection or something. Goes to show you that this is all about the deck building. And the first step is actually having a good deck. And probably at the higher levels of this brawl, most of the people are going to be playing decks kind of similar to this one. So enjoy climbing up the ranks with this one, I imagine.
Challenge accepted.
Thy root and vine, your soul entwine.
Feels like cheating, like I have these huge minions and they just have trash. It's finally Furbolg Mossbinder's time to shine. Way to go, little guy. In some ways, Thrall gets a lot worse when the opponents get better, because it's just gonna generally be low cost. Well, no, that's not true. They'll have cards like Fungal Mancer and Furbolg Mossbinder that come up on your side, and then you get to transform into 7. So maybe against the better decks, the Thrall's better.